Hi, I'm Claire Fallon.
And I'm Emma Gray.
We're the hosts of Here to Make Friends, a podcast for anyone who loves
or loves to hate
the Bachelor franchise.
So before we get into these superlatives, let's talk about a little live show that we have coming up.
Yes, we will be in Chicago at the Newport Theater on Wednesday, September 25th. You can check out a link for tickets in our Instagram bio.
At Here to Make Friends Pod. Okay, now let's get into those superlatives for week 6 of Bachelor in Paradise. We're almost at the end, but not quite.
So close yet so far away. And first up, we have a big one for this episode, the most effective grand gesture.
That's gotta go to Dean and his very brilliant and successful mustacheless return.
You guys, look, who's that? Where? That's Dean. That is not Dean.
He got the girl.
He did. He blew right in. He bowled her over. He swept her off the beach. And we
Into
do
his
see,
van.
Into his van.
So we fly back to San Diego and you drive me to LA in your van?
Yes, ma'am. If that's what it takes.
And, you know, we see a few attempts at grand gestures this week because it's getting close to the end. People are starting to want to prove their love so that they can have a chance at getting that sweet free Neil Lane ring. And Dean's is the only one that I feel really pays off in the way that he's looking for.
Feels wrong.
No, it's the best decision you ever made.
Although no Neil Lane ring will be involved.
So sad for them. Next, we have most likely to have called his mother right after he lost his virginity.
Oh, McDonald.
Cannot stop bringing up his mom. Sydney goes to give him a massage and she's like, this is going to be all sexy. Get on the massage table. You can take your swim trunks off or not, whatever makes you feel comfortable. And he's like, well, my mom would kill me.
You can go under or over.
Like to take my trunks off.
Okay. Once again, we're talking about your mom.
Stop bringing up your mother during sexy times, Matt.
My mom is gonna freaking kill me.
Stop. It's not good.
It's reached a point where I almost wonder if it's self-perpetuating. It's like, don't think of the pink elephant. All he can think about when he gets in a romantic or sexual
Is his
situation
mother, which
is his
is
mother.
Upsetting on a lot of levels.
We're really hoping you can pull out of this one, Matt. Next, we have Best Human in Paradise.
This has to be Christian. I am all about her. She seems incredibly wise. She is a great friend to everyone on the beach. She's really compassionate to Demi.
I know you're going through, like, maybe something that I went through maybe a couple of years ago.
She's really loving towards Demi.
You are enough. Like, you're everything to me.
I think she's a real comfort to everyone who's still left on this show.
Yeah, including us.
Including us. I would like to get a Christian hug. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Let us love you. We love you.
I felt deeply comforted by Christian. I feel like I learned a lot about relationships and communication from her this week. Just a great addition to the show. Next, we have Most Fun on the Beach.
I mean, the Paradise editors.
They are having a blast this
They
episode.
really are.
A lot of goofy montages,
Flashbacks.
throwing a little bit of shade at various characters by juxtaposing their monologues
We can't deny each other anymore. We can't deny each other the feelings that we have.
with
The reality.
the reality. I love when the Bachelor in Paradise editors let loose like this.
Me too. Like this is a show that they can have a little bit more fun with than, The Bachelor or the Bachelorette. So like I like to see some creative editing happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Use that footage. Next we have Most Defeated by Paradise.
Blake.
He's done.
This sucks.
Yeah.
He's tried so many times with so many different women. Every attempt has ended in failure, including with his good bud, Christina, who's just like, my dude, I'm not going to be the mother of your children.
I can't get there if I'm being real.
Or my children with you. Yeah.
Yet. I mean, she leaves a tiny bit of the door open, but it's clear that she is not going to give Blake the romantic Bachelor in Paradise exit that he was banking on to kind of rehabilitate his time on the beach, his self-image, his public image.
But at least he's such a sad sack that he can't even be a villain anymore, so it sort of worked out for him.
I don't think he saw it that way at the time.
Probably not. There were a lot of tears. Next, we have the whitest white people.
I mean, this is rough. We are talking about Bachelor in Paradise.
There's a lot of whiteness.
But we are treated to the very unusual spectacle of Dylan and Hannah emerging from the boom boom room to crash a Mexican family's children's birthday party.
Feliz cumpleaños.
And neither of them really seem to speak Spanish, especially Dylan, who tries to say, I love Hannah, but ends up yelling, my name is Hannah.
Me llamo Hannah.
Me llamo Dylan.
I said my name is Hannah. Yo amo Hannah!
I have to say, Hannah makes a really game attempt. Like, she does seem to know some Spanish, and I was impressed by that. But I feel like increasingly awkward whenever the show just puts some random Americans into a very personal moment being had by a local family.
I mean, we just really hope that family got their money from
Yes,
ABC.
Please. Next, we have most desperately engineered rom-com ending.
Whitney and Connor. Look, I enjoy that they switched things up a little bit, that they didn't meet on the beach, they met at the hotel. There was a little switcheroo, but it was so obviously heavy-handedly produced.
I just wish she would have come down.
He's probably gonna be so surprised when I show up.
That, like, you didn't get the feeling that this was a thing that just happened naturally at all.
I mean, it never really works with the same emotional impact to see basically the running to the airport scene at the end of the rom-com when you know that the couple has spoken once at someone else's wedding for like 5 minutes. So we were never going to get the oomph out of this reunion that the show wanted us to and tried so desperately to make us feel. But snaps for effort.
Yeah, a game attempt. Next, we have the best exit burn.
Sydney.
Oh, I loved it.
Sydney had it rough. Sydney put her time and attention into McDonald, who decided to go with a woman he frequently describes as a supermodel.
And seems to know nothing else about.
And while Matt is feeling very confident about this decision, Sydney in the limo has to say,
Matt's gonna get dumped. There's no way Bree is gonna leave Paradise with that.
And she's right. So, here's to you, Sid.
accurate and mean.
Next, we have, on a related note, most totally chill about dating a supermodel who could be his girlfriend.
McDonald, calm down. Like, she's not a supermodel.
She's so much more than just a supermodel. She's awesome.
She's a model. She's also a human.
Person.
First and foremost.
So help me God, if I walk away from this with a supermodel girlfriend, first of all, you look beautiful, as always.
Thank you.
Supermodel.
You and the supermodel.
If you keep talking at every opportunity about how excited you are to leave Paradise with a supermodel girlfriend, you are drastically reducing the odds that she will ever agree to go on a single other date with you ever again.
It's pretty clear that he doesn't see her as a complete human being.
Yeah, like this is one of those situations where even if you are thinking all these gross thoughts
Don't say them out loud.
Play it cool.
Yeah.
Pretend you've been here before, buddy.
Look,
he
he hasn't, and he will never play it cool. Next, we have the most satisfying dumping.
Oh, we got so much out of Matt Donald's arc this episode. Matt tries to tell Bree he's ready to commit, and Bree says, no, thank you. I don't think that you see me as a full person, and I deserve more than that.
Oh, just give it up for Bree with that feminist bent.
Honestly, feeling a little bit like you made the wrong decision by giving me the rose. I feel like you see like the exterior of me, but I want to be chosen because you know things about like my heart and the person that I am.
We're into you, Bree. Good job. Thank you for this beautiful moment.
Next, we have our last time really talking about what's going to happen next week because
There's only one more week.
There's only one more week. And there's still one more week for couples to either break up or end up together. So who's most likely to break up next week?
I think Clay and Nicole. They seem to be into each other, but Clay is increasingly wavering, and Nicole really, really, really wants certainty from him. And I just I don't see it getting there.
Yeah. I mean, if he was with Angela for 8 months and was talking, moving in together and having babies.
And then immediately dumped her.
Then it's hard not to see that dynamic repeating with Nicole as he's starting to pull away from her a little bit. Not very optimistic for them this episode.
And finally, most likely to end up together with a Neil Elaine ring.
Gonna have to say Hannah and Dylan.
I mean, yeah, everyone on the beach is like, so Hannah and Dylan are getting engaged, right?
I'm gonna call it now. Dana, Dylan, and Hannah engaged at the end of this thing.
Yeah, they're definitely getting engaged. And we, too, feel that they will be getting engaged. So, preemptive congrats to them.
Yo, Amma, Hannah!
And that's it for this week's Here to Make Friends superlatives for Bachelor in Paradise. Join us again for more love
and snark
when we recap the finale of Bachelor in Paradise.
Until then, you can check out Here to Make Friends on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen.